Okay, so for the brief period of time that we did have it going, we made a few modifications to the code. So the first modification that we made was the angle of the wheels. So as Malin kind of said, our servos weren't exactly accurate, so it was catching the base plate here a little bit when it turned all the way. And so we changed the radius a little bit to keep it from doing that sharp angle so the wheel didn't catch the cart itself. Then we also made some adjustments and made the space bar be like the emergency brake. It stops, straightens the wheel, so that way we can just like pause to make sure that the lag time catches up, because we've been having a few seconds of lag here and there. But then we found out that if we change the size of the processing window, it actually reduces the lag a lot. We're not sure if this is because processing doesn't have to render it as much, but it made us have a lot less lag even around the whole track, which we were having problems with distance before. So yeah, so good changes to code. Hopefully it'll all be good. Right now, we might be taking a break to work on the chibi cart on Wednesday because there's been a lot of bugs. Some teams aren't connecting and whatnot, so we gotta figure that out. So we might be coming back to the chibi cart. Who knows? Malin, what happened with our cart? What went bad with our cart?
Everything. So one of our wheels came off at one point. But our main issue was that we were having a bunch of connectivity issues with the Wi-Fi. We could connect to the Wi-Fi, but we couldn't get it to do anything. We could not get more than like a gray or black box. We couldn't get the wheels to turn or anything. We only got the connectivity to work once we went outside and worked on it. And then we had it working for a while, although the problem is that the servos are not like perfectly accurate. So if you're turning in one direction and you recenter it, it still turned a little bit in that direction. So you have to overcorrect it by going the opposite way, which is kind of bad, but it's also something that's just a problem with the servos. So we're just gonna have to overcome that on our own and like our own steering capabilities. And then right now, we had it working for about 20 minutes, and now it's not working at all again. So, you know. Don't forget it's allergic to doors. Oh yeah, it doesn't work through the wall like at all. We tried to go in the design. We tried to have someone in the design studio and someone in Slackberry who was controlling it. It didn't work. Not at all. Cool. So we were able to get our little Autobot here working for quite a while. It's not working right now, but we can fix it. We were able to get the Wi-Fi to start working after we took it outside and just were messing with it. And we were able to do a bunch of test runs on the track, and so we think that looks pretty promising.
Awesome. So, and it looks like we've done some cable management here too?
Yeah, we have a couple of these little boys right here, and then we pinned these here, so that way they're not rubbing up against the wheels and messing with the cart.
Awesome, awesome. And how were the track times? Were we able to do it successfully?
We were able to get like sub-minute and a half at one point, so I think we're pretty good, and it's a little bit laggy at some points, but we can always figure that out.
Awesome. All right, Marissa, what do we have here?
So we got our car finally operating. So as we can demonstrate here, I'm on my laptop, and as you can see, it's moving on its own perfectly fine. It's not at all being pushed by me.
We have Malin, the professional track star. Marissa,
The turtle.
Aiden, the off-roader. We have this wonderful little track over here. We just got done driving them. Malin, how'd you feel?
I feel pretty good. I think that I got some good experience in last time, so I was able to better tell where the wheels were when I was driving it.
Cool, cool. Yeah, we had a little bit of a practice run yesterday a few times, so.
The emergency stop button Aiden made definitely helped a lot.
Cool.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. Marissa, you definitely like watched the video first time when you were allowed to watch the cart. So kudos to you. How did you feel driving it?
I felt like I was like constantly in a panic mode because our wheels were never exactly straight. So even when like we leveled out, it was the motor never had it quite straight. So it was like always a panic trying to figure out where the wheels actually were.
That's fair. That's fair. That happened to me too. And now we are switching gears to our chibi cart. So we're going to start finishing a few things that we had from checkup that we need to work on. So tightening the gears, a little bit of cable management, and just making sure everything's solid and ready that we had from our checkup. And then we're gonna start looking ahead for the electronics. So yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on today.